What's new at Charlie's? What's new at Charlie's? Still on Main. What's new at Charlie's? Tell me what's new at Charlie's? Still on Main.
Hi, welcome to another edition of What's New at Charlie's. Well, last week I promised you for the next 4 weeks. At that time, we had some big guns, and man, we're pulling out a big one today. I have never had one of these here at Charlie's. This is my first Four Roses limited edition. It's something they do every year, and I've been a big fan over the years, but as Charlie's came about, the market got tighter and tighter, and I've not been able to purchase one. So I finally got one this year. I thank you for Four Roses to coming through. And Don, what do you think about that? My good friend, Mr. Don Williams, the Bourbonfool. Don.
Charlie, we're going to be spoiled, okay? We just keep tasting fantastic bourbon after fantastic bourbon. You know, Four Roses is an incredible story.
Yeah.
In the 30s, 40s, 50s, it was one of the premium brands in the United States.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they quit selling it in the United States. They took it to Europe, they took it to Asia. It made a big impact in Asia. In fact, it's still a big brand in Asia. But Jim Rutledge single-handedly brought it back to the U.S. and brought it back in perfect timing, 2002.
Yes.
And then rode the wave up.
Yep.
And Four Roses is now back to close to its former glory.
Yes. So Jim Rutledge is one of my personal heroes in the bourbon business. His story, what he did here, is phenomenal. Before we get into that, though, we didn't mention our prizes. So part of us of 2023 is we've been giving a little prize away. We've made some comment, have you make a comment, like the thing. It's been going over really well, so stick around because we're going to have to come up with a trivia question for this one, Don. But anyway.
Keep watching.
Keep watching. But back to Mr. Rutledge. So Mr. Rutledge came, and the story I heard was he was basically sent to Four Roses and they gave him a very short amount of time to save the distillery or it was going down. And he came in and brought the distillery back. And has done a fantastic job. It's always been one of my favorites, and he personally is one of my favorites. And he's doing some other cool things right now. He's got some other. He left Four Roses a few years ago. Mm-hmm. He has a few new brands he's working on. Maybe for another video someday. They're not available in Michigan, so we can't have them here at Charlie's. But like I said, I kind of follow what the guy does, and I'm a huge fan. So. But that's, where Four Roses came in. Now, back to this one.
This special edition is a blend of 4 bourbons.
Yep.
And it actually, the age statement runs between 14 and 20 years old.
Yep.
So it has 2 14-year-olds, a 15-year-old, and a 20-year-old.
Yep. And
it's a small batch blend. And I have a feeling that this one's going to be pretty remarkable.
Yep, so it's about 109 proof. Yep.
109 proof.
Yep. And it is barrel strength, and it's non-chill filtered, I assume.
Non-chill filtered, so, this is going to be a treat. And, literally, for those of you who have never been to Four Roses, it has some very unique architecture. You'll never see it at another distillery. It's nothing like it. We're gonna put an image right in here in the video so you can see it. But once you've gone there, you'll never forget it. It's very unique.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna crack this thing open. Oh, look at that, man. That thing was almost like maple syrup coming out of there. Cheers, buddy.
Wow.
Holy cats.
The sweet notes off of that off the top are pretty remarkable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Wow.
So a friend of mine told me to watch for clove. There's clove in there.
Uh-huh. It's really for 109 proof. It is not, there's really not much of a hug at all. It's kind of gone by the time it gets there.
Now I'm going to tell you, that is one of the best Four Roses bottles I have ever tasted.
Yes, yeah. Well, like I said, I've tried these before. It was a few years ago, back when Jim was still doing them. And they are always one of my top favorites. But wow, they haven't missed a beat.
You know, you said it came out of the bottle like syrup.
Mm-hmm.
It has a syrupy taste.
Yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way, yeah. Nice mouthfeel, just
little bit. Now that I've tried it for a while, I get almond. I'm getting a little bit of almond out of it.
yeah.
That is pretty special.
That's really special. Yeah.
I'm glad you got a bottle.
I'm glad I got a bottle too. Wow.
And for those of you who don't realize it, this is the first Four Roses video we've done.
Yeah.
Which is kind of remarkable.
It is remarkable. All the videos we've done, this is the first product from Four Roses that we've been able to get our hands on and do a nice video for. But man, that was worth the wait. Now it makes me mad at the other ones that we missed up to this, right? Yeah.
That makes me take notice. That is really a good bottle. And
yeah.
wow, Charlie, that's 2 weeks in a row with some fantastic product.
Yeah, like I said, there's another one-off, one bottle. Once gone, it's gone. Come here to Charlie's and give it a try. Well, I was thinking of a trivia question.
All right, go ahead.
So you made a New Year's resolution in our first video of the year. And I'm wondering how many people remember what it was. And I wonder how it's coming.
Well, it's coming along, and if you remember what it was, put it in the comments. Like the video, please. Share the video, and you'll be in our drawing for a chance to win.
Absolutely, man. Well, cheers. Nice job.
Charlie. Thank you, Four Roses.
Thank you.
What's new at Charlie's? Still on Main. What's new at Charlie's? Tell me what's new at Charlie's?